Peace. Whew. Get this morning workout in real fast. Stairs first. Let's see where I'm at. I'm on good time. All right. We on good time. How's everybody doing this morning? Health is much wealth. Had a late day today. But tomorrow all my muftis will be in town. We have our Morris celebration tomorrow with all my muftis. Well, not all of them, a few coming in town. But just wanted to jump on here real fast, man. And tell my brothers to take care of yourself, man. Change what you eat. Change what you think. Change what you drink. Change what you believe. Once you start knowing some things, you become fearless. But a lot of brothers don't understand. They talk the science, but your life got to be the science. And you have to make time for yourself. See, a lot of people just work, and they say they chasing the money. But you die. And your money not going with you. It's all about living a productive life. A lot of people just work to pay bills. Nah, man. We work to get smart, to use our brain. I'm not dissing manual labor, but I didn't go educate myself to be a manual laborer, you know, as I become an elder. You know, I'm not knocking it, but I have a brain, man, and I don't have to use force. I use my mind. My manual labor days been over, and I create and dominate, and I make sure that I'm in great shape to be able to do the work, you know? See, a lot of people just be talking, you know? I call them influencers or motivate, but that's nothing. I don't need motivation. I need consistency, communication, you know? That's what it's all about. Consistency, communication, you know? That's what it's about, man. And I found my brothers and sisters to do good business with, to where we save money together, we buy land together. Allah's will this year, we have put our first brick and mortar on our 10 acres. We're trying to build our Morris compound where we're going to build it. With our garden, all our animals. For our muftis and empresses, we have 10 acres. So when everybody's so-called retired or whatever, all my muftis be moving on our 10 acres. Yeah. All private. You know? And that's what we use our money for. And Allah's will, we have our second brick and mortar. I have one in Arizona. Allah's will, I'll be having my brick and mortar in my home city of Flint, Michigan, and one in Sacramento where my other muftis at. But we just building, man. We just building and growing. And like I said, we need our people help. You know? To clear up this Moorish confusion. I call it poorish science and sovereign citizen bum stuff. That's not more science. Just criminal stuff. I'm telling people, man, we got to get used to supporting something that's real instead of just being a spectator. Be a participator, man. Ask questions, come to class, give donations, get some books, get some taxes and receipts so we can build. I have real discussions. I have think tanks, conversations, and scholar roundtables with college students and things at GCU campus, Arizona State, ASU, University of Arizona, Arizona Christian School, Peoria Community College. And I get paid swell, you know? And I try to do this for my people to show them. And it just falls on deaf ears. Because this is what you hear misnomer black people. They always, when a hit dog hurt, they holler. Because most NBCs, especially those that's Christians, they say everything pagan, but Christians celebrate all the holidays. You just celebrate it. Misnomer Negroes, they don't want to be Moors, they Irish for a day. Then they DEI, and then they ban stores for blackout, and then they Irish. But then they try to quote Martin Luther King. Well, we're American, this, that, and the other. But you celebrating man-made pagan holidays. What about your holiday? Are you Irish? Are you an Irish American? But see, what misnomer black people do, they find anything to celebrate and then make an excuse why they doing it, why they wasting money, and then say they don't have no money to build. We don't need no more clubs. We don't need no more liquor stores. We need real education houses, think tanks, to show people how to buy the community through their religious organization, bring people back, have our own Wall Street, where we have local stores, where we don't have to leave out our community. We shouldn't have to leave out our community. We should be buying the plight back. And I know how to do it. Especially my people that know me. Like I tell a lot of high school people I grew up with, we get ready to have our 30-year class reunion, right? Let's use an analogy. Say you got all your people that so-called believe in whatever, and you, whatever they believe in. Then all y'all gotta do is what? Support what you believe in with your tax dollars and get a tax-exempt receipt. We have our own house. There it is. We don't have to go to these old people, look to this old stuff, telling the kids not to be great. And some old gospel, some old poly parody. And we looking at all these preachers that's out of shape. That just, when they don't have nothing to say, the first thing they start doing is hacking. That's poly parody, that's hacking. That's an uneducated thing. That's what Negro preachers do. And these brothers took up that same crap. Like, when I be looking at brothers in the churches, especially the ministers, they all out of shape. They all out of shape. And they be dying. I seen a brother, I ain't gonna say his name, in Flint. I know in ministry, and I used to be on the circuit. Man, that dude look like Humpty Dumpty right now. Do you hear me? He looked like straight up Humpty damn Dumpty. And his wife, know my wife, and his wife was like, your husband looks so good. What do he do? Your husband can have all of us. My wife like, he don't want all of y'all. He dedicated to what he do. I'm an example. I'm a living example. I'm the same age, or sometimes, or most times, older than a lot of these men. And they look 10 times my age. I know a lot of these men, they say, how old are you, Sheik? 30, 32? I said, man, I'm 48. I'm 48. I do this every day. I don't eat meat. I don't drink pops. I might have a little glass of wine here and there every blue moon. No alcohol, no sweets, none of that. And I grind every day because you have the time. I don't care if it's morning, noon, or night. Whatever your schedule is, you have it. Then people say they don't have money for a gym. Well, your home is your gym, and your body is your gym. You see the home workouts we do on the weekends. We do it at home. Jump rope, dumbbell, pull-up bar, a mat. That's all you need to get in perfect shape. To get in perfect shape, you know? And change what you eat. I try to show brothers, especially these brothers with these big stomachs, and they act like there's nothing wrong with them with raccoon eyes. I'm sorry, when you have a big stomach like that, that's poison, and it's gut. And a lot of people with those big stomachs, they have erectile dysfunction. I'm telling you what I know, man. A lot of people are eating themselves to death. That song that Busta Rhymes and Nas had. Negroes will eat something till they kill them. Why? Because that's just what niggas do. You know? A Oh, I got diabetes, gout, all that. From the food you eat. Didn't I? Oh, I didn't even show y'all what's going on with the Girl Scouts. The Girl Scout cookies. Let me tell y'all about Girl Scout cookies. Number one, it's a ripoff for them girls. Multi-billion-dollar industry, they don't get shit but a toy. Just like when your kids selling popcorn, all that candy at school, they don't get shit. We need to be selling our own stuff. But them damn cookies, all poison. You ain't gotta listen to me. Cause cancer, cause everything, cause poison. And they know it. So therefore, they should get sued. And then the girls don't make nothing. If I don't know what type, that's the best hustle in the world. And people eating them Girl Scout cookies right now. They've been all on the news, all on the world BBC. I'm going shipping out packages. I see people eating Girl Scout cookies and then eating diabetic pills. I see people eating McDonald's and all those burgers and shit. Fried this and then take diabetic pills. No, man, it's not, that ain't it. I tell men I can show you how to reverse it, but they don't want to put no work in. Any man right now that got type 2 diabetes, I can reverse it. It's a lifestyle change. I'm telling you. And I said, one, you gotta get good sleep. You gotta get rid of all genetically modified organisms. Get rid of all the pops, all the juices, all that cornstarch, all that bullshit. Stop eating fast food. Drink a little water, smoothies, vegetables. Eat a lot of stuff that's not cooked, raw. Eat like fish, salmon, lentils, to get your proper nutrients. Work out every day, at least 5 days a week. Everything will be controlled. Your weight control, your gut control, your diet control. And y'all see everything I share. You go on my TikTok page, you go on my Facebook page, I share how to make all the smoothies. I share how I make all my teas. I share how to make all the concoctions. Like I said, people be complaining. People send me stuff, and I don't know the dude's name, but he got a product out called Apple of Eve, I think. And he sell a jar like this for $150. Somebody hit me up. It was like, "Sheik, you know this person?" I said, "Dude, don't ask me about nobody, but what's up?" "Well, he's selling this Apple of Eve stuff for $150. I said, "Okay, well, shit, are you buying it? If you're not buying it, stop complaining. Is it a little expensive? Yes. But hey, I show people how to make it. If anything is natural, the ingredients should be on there. And just like when you buy food, the ingredients should be whatever. If you drink an orange juice, the ingredients should be oranges. If you drink a watermelon juice, the seasoning is watermelon. Not no dye red and this and all this shit. That's banned here in the States. To make a long story short, I said, dude, all you gotta do is have a consultation with me. I'll show you how to make it, and then you can bottle up your own. All you gotta do is give me a donation. But people don't want to give donations to something that can help them. They want to go buy stuff for $150. You drink that up in a week or two, then you're going to buy another one. So say $300 a month on some juice. Do the math. $3,600. And I can show you how to make it with all the ingredients. And you can jar it up. And you can prep. And you can have it for the week. And I show you all the herbs. It's all herbs. Now what you blend it with, sometimes I might use coconut water, or I might use a different concoction. But it's all natural. It's all herbs. And you can blend it with smoothie. You put all the herbs in your natural smoothie. And you can call it whatever you want to call it. So say if you're making a smoothie right now, like my smoothie right now, this is my smoothie. And I want to put all the herbs, like I was telling the dude that he was complaining, but the dude selling that Apple of Eve stuff for $150 a bottle. I said, if you want to learn how to make it, a $50 consultation with me, I'll show you all the herbs you can buy. I'll show you how I make it. Then you set for life. And I give you a tax exempt receipt. And I give you a herbal book. And I give you a copy of my book. You see how we resolve that? That's too simple. You don't have to complain. It's resolved. Because I ain't no person that's selling no snake oil and no magical pill. Because I know It take all of that. And you look at people that just selling something, look at their body, look at their stomachs. They don't work out. They just telling you drinking something's gonna magically put you in shape. It don't work like that. I'm telling you, you need a balanced meal. You need some of everything that's right. And you have to work out. I'm telling you what I know. These people's muscles be atrophied. It's just like I know a brother that just drink watermelon juice, whatever. He was real big. I ain't telling nobody just to drink no watermelon juice. I'm not. I'm gonna show you how to eat a full balanced meal. Because if you don't know your blood and you drinking a whole bunch of watermelon juice, you can spike your glucose out the fucking roof. And I tell people, I'm 48. I got six pack. I run 5 miles a day. Bench press 225 with no problem. And I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff these people be saying is false. You have to learn your blood, and then you have to make your own concoction. So like I tell people, once again, y'all know my information. I'll be sharing my information in my Sunday in the DAP class on my Temple and School page at Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School on YouTube. And I show everybody how to do this stuff. I don't sell you nothing. I say if you want to learn this, a workman is due his hire. A donation, I'll show you how to make it. I'll go live, blend it. I'll show you how to make individual cups, or I use my big blender, and you can just prep for the week. And I show y'all how to do this. Who show y'all how to make these concoctions? No one. What people do is just want to sell you something, and they put it in a bottle and sell it to you for $150. And you don't want to learn to do it yourself? Just like if you're taking a class, a cooking class. You're taking a class to learn how to cook. There's somebody selling you a meal for, say, and you buying that meal every 2 weeks, and you spending $300, but you don't want to take the class for, say, a one-time class, say for $50, or a donation, and learn how to make it, have all the herbs for your concoctions, then you can eliminate that. You can say, the teacher showed me how to make my own. You don't have to do that no more, because that's what a mapping guy does. I told y'all, man, I love Dr. CB, but I know where the wisdom comes from. And it's herbology for home study. See, I know this for a fact. And I know when you're in the flesh, you can add and change. I know this for a fact. That's why I don't put faith in man. I show people how to do things, but we don't want to learn. We want to waste our money. And then after we waste our money, they go complain about the product. Ain't nobody told you to buy a product from somebody for $150. And you got a sheik, a shaman, a herbalist right now that say, hey man, I can show you how to make all that. I have the ingredients. Just like if a person, oh, look at it, I made this and you can't make it. And then I come along and everybody say, well, I know a brother that know all the ingredients. Well, if the brother know all the ingredients, what the person selling you, I ain't knocking it. But I'm telling you, a God man gonna show you the way. A God man gonna show you the way. And then money is not earned with me, it's given. Why? Because I saved your life. It's worth something. Think about that, man. On my TikTok page and on my Facebook page, like every week, I make these soups. And it's my healing vegetable soup. I make it out of my bone broth, all my vegetables, you know, that I like. Chickpeas, black beans, lentils, onions, celery, mushrooms. I put all that in there, ginger, and I just prep it each week. I eat that through the week. When I want a little fish here and there, I have some. If I want a black bean burger, I make that natural. And that's how you eat to live. When people jump off, they just drinking watermelon juice. I said, so? That ain't nothing, no honor. So what you just drinking watermelon juice? What to do? That's why a lot of people, you look at their muscles, they don't have any muscles. You can see mine through the shirt. They atrophied it. Because as you're losing weight, you're losing muscle mass. And if you're not putting that muscle mass back on, if you're not doing nothing to, how can I say, assist the weight loss with mass, you're just gonna shrink and shrink. They're gonna get flabby, like you got a tummy tuck. Eyes be droopy, and they just be talking. They don't have enough energy to work out. I'm trying to tell you what I know. That's why you don't work out. But to each his own. And I tell people I'm 48. I know the average man can't do this. Just like my doctor said. He was like, he know men that can't even do 50 push-ups. He was like, shit, you can do 100 push-ups without stopping? Like, yeah, easy. He's like, I know men that can't even do 50. I said, I know. I know too. Whew. Right now, we're almost at 25 minutes. We're almost at 2,000 steps. After I get those steps in, I go on my treadmill, do my power walk, then I go do my circuit training, my power lifting. I do this every day. Woo! And I'm telling brothers, that's why a lot of men are dying. High blood pressure, diabetes, gout. Their stomach's big as hell, and they embarrassed. Then because you're older than me, you're supposed to get out of shape. Even men that's married. When I say your woman can either bring life to you or bring death with you by what she feeds you and what you allow yourself to be fed. See, people got to understand you allowing yourself to be fed. If I had a wife and she bringing fast food home and cooking pork and all that steaks every day, she's not going to be my wife. Especially if she's not willing to change and adjust. Because I told you, charity starts at home. Charity starts at home. You don't have to be going to the doctor to put medicine with medicine. And then when you go to the hospital, look at the food they feed you. Look at all the fake food that they feed you when you go to the doctor. It's defeating the purpose. They give a person milk. You don't need no milk. That pusk. And they don't understand. You gotta clean your vessel out first, as my noble Malik said. And a lot of brothers, they really type 2 diabetes. And I share this. I know people right now get up and go get a big breakfast from McDonald's. Pancakes, sausage, eggs every day. Then at lunchtime, eat lunch. Then go home and eat. What do you think your inside is like? And hearing wars. Like I said, if religion is so good, why religions can't get along? If religion is so peace, I be seeing wars. This is the stupid shit with Negroes. They be like, Noble Ali didn't practice Ramadan. And I say, how you know what the man practiced? We under a Hebrew diet, a kosher diet. Intermediate fasting is a part of our culture. So what you saying? Just because we don't say Ramadan, but our life should be a fast. You know what I'll be telling stoops. I intermediate fast. My life is a fast. I eat to live. I'm under a kosher diet. So intermediate fast is in the morning, I have my smoothies, my tea, my water, and I eat my one meal at about 4 when my wife get up. But all through the day, I have all my protein. All through the day, I eat my nuts, my smoothies, my coconut water. I do that all through the day. And I share that. Woo! Goodness gracious. That was a burner right there. Woo! Man. All right. That's 30 minutes on that stair master. I like that stair master. That motherfucker beast. That's 30 minutes on that boy. Woo! Then we come right over here. We get our treadmill in. I just like to get my heart rate going before I do my workout. It's controlling my breathing. Woo. yeah, man, I try to tell everybody, I can't be around people that I can't influence and motivate. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm not being around people that want to have a pissing contest and just ask a whole bunch of questions and don't want to come to class. And I've been telling people, when I say I'm gonna be gone in a minute, to where a lot of this is gonna be done, because I've been turning jobs down at colleges to lecture, but it's contingent on me shutting my Instagram down and my YouTube, and I'm just not in the position. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I'm able to teach on all levels. I was just teaching some of my guys on earth, and I was telling people like, hey, you got 5% of the people like myself. They call them poor righteous teachers because we're going to tell the truth and reveal it. But then you have 10% of the world that know the truth but won't tell it, and they do things for money. I'm not going to be one of them the talented 10th, as Du Bois talk about, the talented 10th. They try to put me in that category, say, man, you can make all this and this and shut them Negroes down, you know? And then you got the 85% of the world that's dumb and blind. And I don't want to be the 10% that know the truth but won't tell it, but only get paid to do it. I'm a 5%er. I set up my own platforms. I'm a real religious organization so people can donate, and I can give them a tax-exempt receipt. I have a full library. I have over 1 million books and documents. And I don't help so many college students graduate, high school kids graduate. When so-called Black history, I'll be giving them prehistory books, and today teachers and professors wanting to meet me. You know, I have so many college students that tutor under me. Then we have our own company, MoorisHaberdasher.com, where we have all our Moorish American regalia. MyPDFBooks.com, books with the Z, where we print and buy, where we converted a lot of expensive books to PDF, AKA ebooks. And then our other company, BinditBooks.com, because my muftis, we bought a print press, just like Office Max or Staples, and where we can print and bind our own books and sell them for a cheaper price. And when you go on Amazon, all those books that be costing thousands of dollars, we have them, and we let our brothers and sisters get them for a fraction of the price. You know, we have real companies. Like we have our own graphic design company called ALO Design Pros. My mufti Alonzo Wright Bey, because he's an IT specialist, he does computer graphics. All the graphics for our web pages and a lot of clothes we make, the noble design that stuff when you see on Morris Haberdasher. We have our own herbs, our own herbal tea line where we package it up. It's called Herbs of My Yacht. Check it out, herbsofmyacht.com, and you can go on there, and we have different teas, you know, that we package up and we ship out. And we've been shipping this stuff to all over. A lot of my college professors, they support it. A lot of college students support it because they like what we do. And then I teach people how to do these things. Like I can teach you. That's what a teacher does. He or she shows you the way, you know, and then you make your own. But brothers, we don't have nothing, and I'm trying to show us how to have something because we tax exempt for the federal government. Everybody that donate, I give you a tax exempt receipt. I give you literature and anything else you want because we the source, and we can build our own infrastructure. I was telling the person, man, I don't care about the other people that people sent money to that said they're gonna make a school or do all this. I know the dynamics and the manpower it takes to run a school 5 days a week. And that individual don't have the capacity or the manpower to do it. I'm a divine minister. So I don't want people to stop going to public school. I want you to be in the world. After that, I want you to come to me. I want you to come to our religious house. We have classes through the week. Saturday we have civics and history, Sunday school, you know? But you come and learn. You come and learn all these things. And you get a tax exempt receipt, and we can build our infrastructure. That's what this is about, man. And we don't have to complain about nobody doing nothing, just living off of it and collecting millions and millions of dollars. Like I said, I'm from the city of Flint. I'm in Arizona. I got residency in Sacramento and Vegas. The money that people be giving these people, and they be thinking something gonna happen, and they just live off of it, man, I already have about 4 or 5 temples nationwide, you know, teaching. When the kids out of school, they come there in the summer, and we have real classes, health classes, finance classes, you know, how to be entrepreneurs, you know, auto mechanics, you know, scholarship, you know, physical fitness, you know, all these things will come with it. And how we can support it, all of us that's working with our money that we giving Uncle Sam that we call tax dollars, and we get a receipt. That's how it does. You sit down, you come to class and learn that we're giving our money to Uncle Sam willingly. And you can cipher that to your religious and charitable contribution of your choice and get a tax exempt receipt. And we can build our infrastructure. And we don't have to complain about what nobody else doing with a whole bunch of money. We can be the example. We don't have to be saying, look at Joe Osteen and his mega church. Look at T.D. Jakes and Bishop Moore with their mega churches, and who else? Joyce Myers, the Joker, with their mega church. Do people support? You know, do she help them? No. Do they have classes? No. Do they own anything? No. We a community. And you get a tax exempt receipt. And that's why I'm telling people, it fall on deaf ears. When people just imagine if you giving donations every month. You don't have to buy books from me or nothing. You're gonna get those free. Just like, okay, a person, say Joyce Meyer, she write a book, and all your members that's giving you dues and things, they should get the book for free. Why? Because they already paid for it. That's how we got all of it. That's how I'm able to write the book. If I had those millions, I'll be using some of those funds to do it. But all my members to get the books free, because they the ones that supported this ministry. This is ministry. You know, and the minister is not the only one that benefit off the tax exempt status. That's for the whole people. The people benefit off of that. You go get a car, hey man, no taxes. Hey, my people, you doing a little realtor, whatever you're doing, hey, we need tax exempt status. And then my ministers, everything that we do is ministry, it's tax exempt. Our clothing, your car, your housing. This is what comes with the dynamics, and we're supposed to own everything in our community. We're supposed to own it as a religious neighborhood. But like I said, man, I'm getting ready to finish my workout. I just want to get on here and just talk to the people real fast, man, and just continue to be positive, man, and show people the way. But it takes finances to do anything. I don't know why brothers and sisters are afraid to talk about finances. And the only reason why they're afraid, because all we do is gravitate to criminal stuff. All this $1 million worth of gains, sit at home, pay for your leisure. During COVID, everybody thought you can just throw some money in something. But all these people with these fake backgrounds, you got people that act like they jumping out of helicopters. You got people that's ridden airplanes and it ain't nothing but a studio, a set. You got people that's acting like they Forex and they Bitcoin and they all fake with fictitious names. Come on, man. And I'm a real person. I'm real. I've been doing this over 20 years. I've been in ministry, in churches. I've been going to prisons, all in the high schools on my own dime, teaching and lecturing and providing books, you know. And like I said, we can do anything that we put our mind to if we know that we can come together and put our couple of dollars together. And then, hey, you can't say we don't have no trust if the person or the individual that you're dealing with hasn't done nothing to be untrustworthy of. Now, I ask people when they be talking about a certain individual, and they say, well, that man said that he was going to open a school. And I said, well, ask him, did he? How long it's been? How much money did the man raise? If he raised $4-some million and nothing happening, well, that's the stuff that you could take to that individual. But with me, I tell people I'm a divine minister. I don't want you to stop going to the public. I don't want your kids to stop going to public school dealing with different nationalities. I want them to get all that. I want them to come to me for 7th hour. I want them to come to me in the summertime when school is out. You know, they don't have nowhere to go. I want the kids to be coming to me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after school studies, learning, building. We are showing my kids how to be dealing with agriculture. You know, show them how to grow fruits and vegetables and all that stuff. Show them how to build. Showing young men how to be contractors at a young age. You know, so they can have a skill while they're learning, so they can be self-sufficient. These are all the things that I bring into it, because I'm a scoutmaster as well. You want your young man or your young daughter to be under my auspices. You will want them to have some life skills and to know microeconomics, macroeconomics, because you might not. What gross and net is, because you might not. Understanding percentages, because you might not. Understanding how to grow stuff, what mushrooms that you can grow outside that's good for ingesting. Like know how to see what herbs and things outside, like mullein. Knowing how to picture things and grow things. Knowing what herbs are good for healing and concoctions and all those things at a young age. At a young age, at the age of 6 in elementary. When I say these are the elements, that's what you get with me. Everybody like what they say, Sheik, you an elder. And I said, I try to show my brothers and sisters this, that we can do things with the dollars that we're giving away to Uncle Sam. But it just keeps falling on deaf ears with black people because they want to celebrate. And then make an excuse why they celebrate all these pagan holidays. Christmas. And it's like all misnumbered black people yesterday. They Irish yesterday. And then they come up with all these excuses. Well, Martin Luther King said this. Well, okay, Martin Luther King took everybody in the burning house. That's what Negroes do. They always try to find some bullshit quotes to support the bullshit that we do today, the wastefulness that we do today. We always, well, Martin Luther King is dead and gone. And that shit Martin Luther King was talking about didn't work. Well, we all Americans. No, we not. I'm a Moorish. We all in America. We all had the same rights. We didn't. So why we celebrate other shit? You got everybody, oh, we Irish American. We got green this. Okay, when you going to celebrate Moorish stuff? That's why we say we always take the identity of some other shit, and then what we do, we try to defend why we celebrate all this pagan shit. Just like during Christmas time. They call themselves Christian, but they don't read their Bible. Jeremiah 10 clearly tell you, read all Jeremiah chapter 10. It tell you don't get a Christmas tree, cut it down, wrap it with gold, silver. Don't be following Nicolaitans, following Saint Nick. It tell you that. But then what do these Negroes do? Well, people always try to stop us from celebrating. Ain't nobody trying to stop you from celebrating. We trying to stop you from wasting fucking money. And build something that's meaningful in our community where all we do is complain. We talk about the public schools. The schools ain't teaching nothing. They say the education system is nothing. Okay, well what about the structure of the churches? Like, we don't have to complain. Let our kids go to the public schools, send them to me. And then when they go to the school, they'll be teaching the teachers. They'll be ready. We don't take them from being in the world, knowing how to deal with different nationalities. We want to ingest them in that. How? From the stuff that they learn from me, from homeschooling. Knowing how to be noble. You know, the young girls know how to be empresses at a young age. Knowing the science of life. You know, health, wealth. Knowing boxing, martial arts. All that. All those life skills. And we can do all that with tax dollars. It's that simple. All that can be done with tax dollars. All information that you be seeing on Amazon and books, I have a full library with over 1 million books. And this is no cap. Over 1 million books and documents. I have like 3 storage units with books stacked to the ceiling. And I converted all of them to PDF. And I can quote each one verbatim. That's the beauty of what we do here too, as well. And you can come to class. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with my people. I'm about to get my circuit training on, man. I hope everybody is having an amazing, amazing day. But your health is your wealth. And we do this every single day, man. Don't take no days off. Get with me, man. Let's build something. You know, I have a plethora of books on mypdfbooks.com. That's books with the Z. Or just hit me up, man. And in my ministry, I'll give you things for smaller donations. Y'all got my information. You got my cell phone. You got my email. Hit me up, man. I'm a real person. We can help each other. Because I don't want nobody to do nothing stupid. Listen to these old fools on the internet, these sovereign citizens. And I want you to keep your health operating in the right way. And we can use our tax dollars if we decipher them to our religious organization of our choice. And we get the taxes in receipt. We can build something, y'all. And then I'll show us how we can buy houses in our neighborhood and they be religious community. And we move back in our community. That's the only way it can be done. I'm telling you, man, the blueprint is there. This is our blueprint. And all we have to do is support with the money we give Uncle Sam. And I give everybody a taxes and receipt. You got to imagine if people can give 40. Just imagine, like, a lot of these mega churches, they be having over 10,000 people. They be having way more than that. But I was doing an analysis, and I said 10,000 people giving $40 a month. That's 4.8 million in a year. And my professor was like, That's simple, Sheik. And I'm like, yeah, you know, and that's what I tell my people. The stuff can happen, and you get a taxes and receipt to claim on your taxes, because everybody think they're getting a tax return where you're really getting a small tittle back of what they took. Don't you want to support your religious and charitable contribution and see something that we build, that we can go to, that the kids can go to, that you can go to, that's an ally for information, a source, community, a think tank, not just open on Sunday for church, or if they have Bible study on Wednesday. Why they no community center? My building is a community center for the community, you know? But I love y'all, man. But I know all my people in the city of Flint, I told y'all, I follow the money. I'm a finance major. I know how money be mismanaged. Just like in the city of Flint, nothing happening, but they got money to build the damn senior center. I know why that was built, to put money in people's pockets. We already got senior centers in the neighborhoods that all you gotta do is fix them up, but they do that because they wasteful. And when you waste money, you can't point the finger at nobody. You can't say you stole nothing, you mismanaged it. So if you a mismanager of funds, your ass need to be fired. And I'm continuing to say this. In politics, it can't be a popularity contest, which it is. It need to be some qualifications. It need to be some type of experience, not just I like you, and then you put a person in position and they don't have any experience or anybody or allies that's good at what they do to assist them. And you see what happened in the city of Flint. Just a whole bunch of country Negroes arguing over nothing. I'm telling you, I know it. And I said, I don't want to be a part of none of that nigga talk and none of that crazy, I call it reality TV show stuff. Because if you want something to be done, you get the right people in position. And that's why people like myself had to leave our city. Because we ain't got time to be playing those games, just refurbishing a whole bunch of old people because it ain't nothing but a job to them. You know? I love y'all, man. Peace.